Because groups and organizations bring together people with different statuses, so different hierarchical levels, they tend to also, at the management level, bring together people from different frames of reference with different agendas. They're particularly prone to a variety of what we would call process losses. They perform at a lower level than might be expected. One of the most frequently discussed problem, which you've already read about, is groupthink. Um, but there are kind of a variety of things where groups can go badly, and the solutions are generally some process awareness and judgments. And there's kind of bunches of these, but I think the Sunstein and Hastie article that you're about to read is particularly strong because of the way that they link their recommendations for groups to understanding the underlying information sharing problems that are difficult in groups. And they make this kind of very interesting point that groups don't just make the same decisions, decision mistakes as individuals. They actually amplify individual weaknesses, which almost says groups are doing us badly. We shouldn't even use them. But I think there's a lot of reasons we want to, and the reasons are that when they work right, they work fabulously. They also in the article dig into the reputational concerns that produce self-censorship and have some ways, not just informally, but actually in structuring how group processes work and how roles are assigned to try and get a broader base of participation. I'd like you to look for their articulation of the advantages of groups and the challenges associated with achieving these advantages. Um, I think that how they kind of specify reputation as something to be protected, and then talk about information handling errors as actually magnification processes is quite interesting and something to understand. Um, I think when they get around to their recommendations, it's really worth kind of going through that carefully. You'll notice that in almost all cases, this case for sure as well, one of the things is identified, and it's an organizational, very specific to organizations because of the mixed authority of the groups, that authority dominance is a key problem. I think when you read their recommendations, try to discern what it is that's being fixed. Sometimes people's recommendations, sound good. I guess the question is, do they ultimately really fix the problems that they've identified? And I think Sunstein and Hastie have some very insightful things to provide, and I think that um, it's an imperfect solution, and it's important to understand the situations where it's likely to work, situations where it's not likely to work, what the shortcomings might be.